TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, Rica, and Marky. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1. It's the morning rush. You got Hazel, Hottie, and Rica G on the mic, and we just gave you a track by Pink Sweats. I Feel Good. It's such an awesome song. We love that.
You really feel good after that song.
Oh, absolutely. A former #1 on the countdown. We hope you guys enjoy that. We are now live on Facebook, so y'all can join us on facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. Just go to RX931 for both. And we know that you guys have been waiting for this. We're so excited because we have a special guest on the Morning Rush today, the one and only Pink Sweats, whose song you just heard. So he will be with us shortly. I think I see him.
Yay!
Hold on, let me just scroll a little. Okay, so without further ado, everybody on the Morning Rush, let us all welcome our extra special guest today, the one, the only, Pink Sweats. Woo!
Hi! What's
Hello.
up? Oh, wait, maybe you're on mute.
Are you on mute? We can't hear you.
That is the line of this whole lockdown. Are you on mute? Okay, I see your lips moving.
I know, but we can't hear anything. This is a little strange.
Okay,
that hasn't happened before. Let's figure that out. But yes, we
can. You hear me now?
Yes, there you go.
There we go. Hello, Pink Sweats. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. And what time is it where you are?
It's like 8:15 or something like that.
In the morning?
PM. I'm sorry.
Okay.
PM.
8:15. Okay. Well, first of all, belated happy birthday.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Wow, Feb 14.
I know,
extra
born
special
on
day.
Valentine's Day, and maybe that's why your music is so full of love, because you were born on Love Day.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
How was that though? How did you celebrate? Did you do anything special?
I did. So like on my birthdays, I never like grew up celebrating my birthdays. Like my parents wasn't like big on birthdays. So like this year, I realized that I didn't. Like, it's not my thing, because, like, I tried it last year, and it was just, like, it was fun, but I never get the feeling that I see other people get, like, when they're celebrating. I'm not good at being celebrated. So what I decided to do was celebrate. I celebrated my girl, and we, like, went to, like, I rented, like, a limousine, and got some flowers, some, like, chocolate strawberries, and then I took her to like a place that her dad used to take her when she was young. And just kind of like a nostalgic thing. And we just had a ball. Like, we had a great time. It was beautiful.
Aw, that's so sweet.
That is so
I
sweet.
mean, going out to a restaurant and, you know, it's just the two of you. It's always a special moment.
It's always better to celebrate with someone you love,
Obviously,
right?
Yeah. That's like my thing, though. Like, I feel like I love celebrating others. Like, I'm not good at like accepting like celebrations. I always feel weird.
So I get it. It's kind of like your love language is like acts of service.
Yeah.
Right?
It does get a little awkward when, you know, it's all about you and everybody makes it about you and you have to react and you're like, okay, I have to look happy.
And it's like people really celebrating me. Like, I feel like Pink Sweats is like my my Superman kind of thing. It's like my cape, my costume. Like, I get to be like live an alternate personality. But like David, like I'm very off-putting. I'm like to myself. And, like, when people start celebrating me, I'll be weirded out. I'm like, oh no, it's too much.
That's the type of people we want. Low key.
Exactly.
Right?
We love that. We love that vibe.
But I mean, yeah, okay. So, I mean, when it comes to your songs, really, it's mostly about love, right? But
Yeah,
then
for
again,
sure.
love is, there are different kinds of love.
That's true.
It's-
Self-love,
Yes.
romantic love, platonic love,
Mhm.
all that stuff.
And is that the kind of thing that, that goes around, especially in your new album?
Yeah, all of those in addition,
Mhm.
physical love, like just like being with another person, whether it's like holding hands or other things. It's just love in its totality is like a controlled chaos. You know what I mean? Because it's like you know that you're not perfect, and you know that this person that you're with is not perfect. You both kind of create the illusion because it's beautiful, it's fun to be like, oh, he's the perfect guy, she's the perfect girl, or whatever. But you know deep down, like you have your things, they have their things. So it's kind of like love is really like this like controlled chaos. It's like when you want to say something mean, you restrain or you work harder to find articulate ways to get your points across instead of just like badgering someone with your words or the romance side. It's like taking that extra step to make someone feel special because in this world, like who feels special anymore? It's like everything's accessible. You can buy everything on the internet, new clothes, new shoes, everything. It's like people don't really have a special thing anymore. Like we don't. We all kind of feel a little bit replaceable, and I feel like it's super important when you're in like relationships to try your best to make somebody's hell heaven. Because like sometimes when you don't feel important, that can kind of feel like a really sucky life where you just feel like nobody cares. But when somebody really cares about you, you feel like you're like living in heaven because it's like, yo, if you're hungry, someone's worried about if you're hungry. Somebody cares. Somebody's concerned that you're not sleeping. Like, oh, are you sleeping? You look like you haven't slept in a while. Like just
Actually,
small things.
yeah, that's actually such an underrated thing to ask. Have you eaten? It's just because
Yeah.
it just means
Did
that
you sleep well?
did you sleep well?
Yeah.
It just means that you care about me, and I'm like, really, me? You're asking me?
I know. And I feel like love, constantly evolves.
Yeah.
Our definition of love constantly evolves
Yeah.
and how we show it, how we make other people feel the love. But for you personally, how has your perspective on love changed from the album, your first album, to this new album that you have, if it has changed?
I'll say it's not really changed. It's kind of like reading a book versus like living it. It's not really like the perspective hasn't changed, but it's kind of like you spend your life reading about this thing and then you actually experience it, and it's kind of like it's a different reaction to things because it's like, okay, nobody's perfect. It's like we can say this right now, but then your girlfriend, your boyfriend does something you don't like, and your first reaction could be like, yo, why would you do that? But not realizing like, oh yeah, I forgot they're not perfect. Like they're gonna do things that upset me, whether it's on purpose or not. So
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just like the full acceptance of the person you're with, and vice versa. Like them just, whatever your flaws and imperfections are, the same way that they accept your the beauty in you, they gotta accept the ugly parts too. And it's up to both parts to, work on those ugly parts, but you can't expect like that they will just evaporate like overnight just because you're in love. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, obviously, like getting into a relationship at first, right? You want to show the best parts of you.
Yeah, you putting on a grade A performance.
But
Actor of the
it's so
year, actress of the year.
We don't want that. We want to see your true self. You want to know the real you.
That's
right?
true. No, but
Please.
as a songwriter, like when you first started getting into songwriting, did you always have to have like a person in mind?
Like a muse.
Yeah, like a muse.
Yeah, whenever I was like writing my stuff, I kind of did, and I feel like that was kind of it was a crutch for like my creativity. It was kind of like, well, why do you have to have chaos to like write a good song? If you just, practice hard enough and understand the art of it and what's happening, you don't really. After a while, you've developed enough chaos in this crazy world where you should be able to draw from any experience at will. And I feel like when I was younger, and I was like creating chaos, so I can like, because that's what I thought was, you always hear about songwriters like, yeah, you're not gonna be a good songwriter until you go through some crazy stuff. So it's like I would like create chaos where it's like I'll put myself in bad situations or whatever so that I can feel a certain way so I can write a good song. But now I'm just really good at drawing from like experiences of past. It doesn't have to happen right now, you know.
Oh yeah. You released Pink Moon like about a year since the release of Pink Planet, right?
Yeah.
Um, wow. First of all,
Right?
I mean, that's fantastic.
You've been
I mean,
working.
you've been working for sure. Like, how was that process going from Pink Planet to Pink Moon? Like, how long did it take you to get enough material to release Pink Moon? Because it's like such a short, what do you call this, short time between
Yeah.
the two albums.
I know. It's just for me being an R&B guy or just overall just a singer, I feel like you got to keep up. A lot of the more modern music is fast. You got these young kids, they're coming out with songs all the time. They're feeding their fan base, and I feel like I'm trying to like show artists, singers that
Mhm.
it doesn't take 3 years to do an album. It doesn't take 2 years. If you dedicate a certain amount of time to something, you can get it done. Like I've actually had this Pink Moon for a while. So like before it even came out, my label was just the reason that it took a little longer. But I made that whole project in like 2.5 weeks. Like I just stayed.
Oh
I literally
wow!
like stayed in the studio. I just barely left. So
Wow.
it's like I just stayed in there. Yeah.
It's kind of like you have a secret that you want to.
He's been sitting on a secret for a
Yeah,
while.
it's like no, I need to tell everyone what's going on. Or like I'm always scared that like once I release something, that I'm not feeling that way anymore. So it's kind of like when I'm in this zone, I want the music out now, so
While
that
it's
my
fresh, yeah.
while it's fresh, and then I got to do interviews, and I want to keep the same energy. So luckily, it came out at a decent time because if it would have been like 4 months later, I would have been like, I don't know, I would have been on to the next project. But like even now, I'm already thinking about like what's next because I'm just so like I just love creating music. So like I have to write a lot for a lot of other people to like feed the beast of creativity. I'll be like, yo, you need a song? I'll write you a song. I'll write you a song.
But I mean,
Absolutely.
like, I feel like if you're also in that mental state, right, that you want to keep on creating, I feel like the universe will coincide with everything that you feel like you're quote unquote manifesting everything,
That's
right?
true.
I mean, are you saying that right now you feel good? Because
I
that is
feel that song. Can I say something about that song? I feel good. The day I wrote that song, I was actually not feeling good, and I feel like
oh, okay,
I
that's
was
interesting.
manifesting that feeling because I was like, I had like a headache, and I was just like, I was a little overworked because I was working on some other people's stuff, and I was writing and producing. And then the day I went in to do that song, I had like a little bit of a headache, and it was like nobody was forcing me to do it. I just knew that I wanted to get it done, I had like a headache. I was just like bummed out about like some life stuff, and I remember just feeling like I just kept saying to myself, I'm like, nah, I feel good. Like I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Like, I just kept saying that, and then when we started making the music to it, then it like the lyric just kept running in my head. It's like I feel good, and I was like, well, how am I gonna fit that in there? It's like, well, just say it. I feel good, and then like we all like literally everybody in the studio, we all just started like feeling better, and we were just like, wow, that was like powerful to just like you could have a bad day and like certain words are kind of like you manifesting your mood. So like anytime someone hears that song, they're going to feel better because
That's
it's
true.
your
Yeah.
brain's hearing it and it's telling
Uh-huh.
you, I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah, it really has that effect on people. And I have to tell you, it makes me feel good personally.
It makes
and I know
everybody feel good.
it makes everybody feel good because that song actually went to number one on
Oh, yeah.
our countdown here on the Monster.
I
So
mean, can you imagine we start at 6 a.m. and once you start playing that song,
we're ready
we're
to face
good.
the day. We're good. We
We
feel
are great.
good. So we love playing that song. But as a musician, you wear so many hats. Your creativity flows like magic. And it's just amazing because you write, you produce, of course, you perform as well. But out of the many hats that you wear as a musician, what's the most fun for you? What do you love the most?
Man, writing songs is my most favorite thing. Like I would never stop. Like I just love going into the room with nothing and then leaving the studio with like a piece of my soul into like a song. It's so crazy.
That is so beautiful and
I
so
know.
powerful too. Because can you imagine some people when they want to feel good, they listen to a song. When it comes to you, when you want to feel good, you write your own song.
I
That is just
know.
amazing. That's like your brain baby. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sorry, Ariel, that's so weird.
Brain baby, I like that. That's good. I
Brain
never
baby,
heard
right?
that one. That's fire. I like that.
You know what I do remember last year when you released Pink Planet, for everybody to just I guess feel good. I attended a yoga class that they played all of your songs in that album. Yeah, and that's how I don't know. It's like a sweat sesh with Pink Sweats. I
I
remember
love that. Let's
yeah,
go.
I remember attending that yoga class, and they even gave us like pink yoga blocks,
Oh
a
my
pink
God, so
towel, a pink
cute.
shirt. I remember, yeah. I don't know if
I'm
you
jealous.
were there, but it was all like we were all just celebrating your album at that time. I remember.
Oh my,
That's
we should do
amazing.
that again for Pink
Yeah,
Moon.
I know.
We should do it live though. We should do
Oh
like a
yeah,
live version. That'd be crazy. Like if I did like a live yoga where I'm like playing
Wow.
it, me and my guitarist, and like I'm singing the songs live while people are doing yoga. That's
oh, that
crazy.
would be amazing.
Sign us up.
I know.
That'd be so cool.
Those pink yoga blocks, by the way, and that pink towel.
Oh my God, that is so exciting. But speaking of the album, let's talk about Pink Moon a little bit more.
Yeah.
You did a lot of collabs for this one.
Mhm.
Of course, there's the one with Tori Kelly, which we're playing here at the station as well. The one with Black, we play as well, Midnight River. Can you tell us about your choices when it comes to collaborators for this album? How did you choose to collaborate with all these other amazing artists?
I feel like it was like fate chose these people. So when only person that I felt like started off the album was Tori. When me and Tori went into the studio, I knew I wanted to make an amazing song. It wasn't for a purpose. I just knew I'm like, yo, we've been working for a while and like we always just like write stuff. But I was like, yo, today we're gonna make like an amazing song. Like it's gonna be awesome. And I just kept saying that. And we ended up making a great song. And from there I came up with the idea of Pink Moon and I was like, okay, I need to put together a project that like feels really awesome that people can really vibe to. And then it was just like the pieces start falling into place. Like Sabrina, she was in the studio room that I usually go to record my projects. She was already in that room. So I couldn't book that room. But my room was next door. So when they told me, it was like, oh, Sabrina's in, I'm like, oh man. So I go knock on the door. I go in there and I'm just like, yo, I got this record I'm working on right now. Like we were literally creating the song. And I was like, yo, you should come and hear it. And she was like, okay. And she loved the record. She hopped on. And then with Blast, uh, my, my manager was cool with his manager. And he was like, yo, you should just have him pop by. And like, it sounds super simple, but like in the States, like, artists are like too cool for school sometimes. So like
Right.
they just might not show up or they'll like cancel 1,000 times. So he actually showed up and like Black, the artist Black, we were just working for like a couple days,
Mhm.
and we were just making a bunch of songs. And I just kind of pulled out Midnight River for myself, and then it didn't feel perfect to me, so
Right.
I went back in, and I had to change some of the production that we originally did. Just to make it feel perfect, and it kind of just fell into place, and that got done.
I know
And
it's like
man, I just feel so blessed. It was awesome.
Oh
yeah,
my
I mean, like,
God.
I feel like, you know what, talking to you, it's just I feel calm and collected. It's like we're just having a quick chat, and we need more people like you in this crazy world, and
Absolutely.
more of your music.
I feel like the vibe went from there all the way to Manila, where we are, and we're feeling good. We're feeling, very chill at the moment,
Yeah.
and we love it. And speaking of vibe, I just have to talk about this before you wrap it up. Your album art, I love it. I
Right? Oh,
love
Thank you.
album art.
yeah.
Like, it's just so cool. It's like the pink aesthetic is
Yeah.
on point, very
Mhm.
Tumblr, very Pinterest. It's gonna look great on my collage
I
wall.
know you do
I
have
have
a
to
collage wall.
But like, did you come up with the album, or did you work with a specific artist to do all that stuff for you?
Yeah, so like I came up with the idea and the concept of being on, like how it is, but I don't draw. So like one of my boys, we kind of work together through the process of like I'll tell him the idea, he'll draw it. I'm like, no, I don't like that one. You should change this, change this, change this, and then we just we he actually got it pretty quickly, and after that it was just like small details because I just wanted to feel like me, like I'm big into like certain things. I love cartoons. I love like anime.
Ooh, anime.
I love like anything where you can create reality. Like that's why I like those things because in real life you have like mentally you have so many like boxes. It's like you can't fly, you can't like shoot things out of your eyes, you can't like it's so many things you can't do. But when it comes to like cartoons and anime and things, you can create reality how you want.
Right.
And that's why, like for me, whenever I'm looking for inspiration or anything, I like watching things that are not like realistic because it takes my mind to a creative place.
You know, it kind of reminded me of like something that came across somewhere online,
Mm-hmm.
and they said that the only or the only way for you to explain things that happen in this crazy world is when you make up stuff. And it kind of reminded me of
That's
that.
honestly so true. Cause like, yeah, it's like because your brain is articulating things at such a fast pace
Yeah.
that sometimes even word like sometimes I'll be talking to my girl. I'm like, yo, I don't have the word. Like even when I say the words, it don't feel like how I feel when I say the words or like when I'm trying to articulate something because words are just so limited sometimes. It's like even if we're speaking right now, you say you're in Manila, right? What's the native language there?
It's Filipino.
Filipino.
So if you're speaking Filipino, uh, what is it, Tagalog or something like that?
Tagalog as well, yeah.
Tagalog, yeah. From me being from America and I'm speaking English, if you were to speak Tagalog, all you're doing is speaking a vibration that's unfamiliar.
Hmm.
It's not really words. It's just your voice is making sounds and waves
Hmm.
that are unfamiliar to my ear. That's why like a baby because they're new, they can learn a bunch of vibrations. We call it languages, but you're really just learning a lot of different vibrations that are familiar to your ear, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like when you say stop, if I say it in English, it's the same to them. It's just a vibration. They're just getting the command of like stop or go, or they're learning. But as adults, we come closed off to like frequencies. So it's like it's harder for us to learn new languages because your brain is in the pattern of the vibration of English or Tagalog. So it might be harder because you're really like, well, what is he trying to say? What is the vibration of,
Oh,
Oh,
that's true. But you
God.
know what? We speak the universal language,
Yes.
which is the language of music, the language of love. And thank you for making this a reality for us
Mahal
speaking
ka
to you today.
namin.
Mahal ka namin. We love you. And we know the monsters that are tuned in love you as well. So, Pink Sweats, please go ahead and talk to the monsters. Invite them to check out your new album, Pink Moon.
What's up, guys? It's me, Pink Sweats. I'm sending you big, big love, and I can't wait to see you soon. Love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We're so excited.
you.
Coachella 2022
Yeah.
is finally happening as well. We're so excited for that. We know we're in Manila, but we're
We're excited
definitely
for
going to
you.
be checking that out online. Thank you for joining us this morning, Pink Sweats. All the best to you. Stay safe, stay healthy, man.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
guys. Have a blessed one. Be cool.
You too. All right, so there you go. Once again, Pink Sweats on the morning rush. Oh, that was so much fun talking to
I
him.
know.
We vibe. We loved it.
I know.
Right?
So, with a calm energy and just, just vibing, really.
Exactly. A lot of people commenting. Thank you so much, you guys, for enjoying that. We know you have a lot of questions, but we have limited time with Pink Sweats. But don't worry, we will have the final batch of the
Ooh,
top
this
10 in just a little bit.
song.
But first, we got to play some Pink Sweats. So here he is with Tori Kelly, only here on The Monster. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're back, but we're not on the air yet. We're gonna play a couple of commercials and another song, and then we're gonna do the final batch of the top 10. But we hope you enjoyed that interview with Pink Sweats. We sure did. You're just talking about it. Sobrang what a vibe,
I know.
right? Parang feeling ko na relax ako just talking to Pink Sweats. Um, will we be complete before Thursday? Asks the Incredible on Facebook. Yes, Chica will be back tomorrow. So that means
Hello.
we'll all be here.
Okay. May
Yes.
tumawag na.
We'll all be in the booth, the three of us at least. And then Thursday as well, of course. We'll be here. So we'll be complete.
Yay.
Um
I feel like I needed that conversation today with Pink Sweats. It was,
yeah.
how sometimes you just kind of need to talk it out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Pero legit, ang galing talaga ng album art niya
Yeah, ang
lagi.
ganda.
Sobrang cool. Like, I remember the first time I came across Pink Sweat's music. I, like, what caught my eye was really the album art. The cover. Or
Yeah.
what, maybe it wasn't even the album. Like, a singles. Yung parang the photo that you see dun sa single na yun. And I was like, wow, what a vibe. Love it. I remember meron yung parang may teddy bear eh.
Oo.
Parang may illustration niya, tapos may hawak siyang teddy bear. That's the one that I remember the most. But I also love the album art for Pink
At saka,
Moon.
talagang it's his branding.
Yeah.
Diba? Na parang it's Pink Sweat.
And I love it because it's like totally my aesthetic. You know, I
Yes.
love pink.
I
So
know.
it's perfect. But anyway, good morning to everybody on the comment section. Thank you for watching. And we hope you can stick around for the final batch of today's top 10 that is coming right up. Hold on. Let me just play a song. Okay. Do you see? Wala, naka-phone ka pala, so you can't see the comments. You're frozen.
Me?
Yes.
Oo, kasi I'm
Tas
compiling the
nakapikit
top
ka.
10.
Ang ganda, nakapikit. Sabi nila, ang galing ni Rica, naririnig niya tayo kahit naka-freeze siya.
Yeah.
Well, we can hear you. So hello to everybody. What if pag alis ni Rica, saka naman na-invite si The Weeknd sa TMR?
Hindi na lang ako mag-talk.
Hindi, ifo-phone patch ko si Rica. No escape from Abel Tesfaye.
Abel. Kung nagkaka kayo, mamaya.
Mamaya talagang magkatotoo. May na-manifest natin masyado si The Weeknd. Okay, so I'm playing Justice Bennett's right now. Bad Day. Good morning to G. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Good morning to AJ, Leonard, Rafi, Nathaniel, Triana, John Sinai. Hello to Rhoda, to Butter Baby, who says Silver Necklace Gaming ang drama. Of course. Yes. Hello to Adrian. And what's up to John, to Chris, Bob Louie, Chapat,
Ayan, sorry guys.
Krister Arniel. I'm just scrolling up so I can see your names. What's up to Jervis, to Tetet, good morning, Rhoda. Hello to Manuel. Again, happy birthday to my teacher, Sir Manny. Manuel kasi yung name nun. My ex-crush. Anyway, hold on. Okay, we're about to go back on air. So, hang on. Monster RX93.1. We just got to talk to Pink Sweats on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch TV. Wow, what a moment. We love that.
I know.
We loved every minute of that interview with Pink Sweats. So thank you so much once again to Pink Sweats for joining us today. But right now, we are back to give you the final batch of today's top 10.
Yep, we got the top 10 hashtag ang
Gamot
Ko
Sa.
Sa. Nawala yung list ko kasi.
Yeah. Gusto ko yung one more.
Ang Gamot Ko Sa. Let's start with Freedom Friday. Hashtag ang gamot ko sa feeling alone. Imagine na there's a set of eyes staring at you. You'll never feel so alone anymore. Tas titindig pa yung balahibo mo.
Kung ang pangalan niya Rica G.
I'm just there in the background. You know
run. Run.
You know what? I really find it creepy. Yung kapag, and they use it in a lot of movies. They use that move in a lot of movies. Yung parang you have a photo of yourself sleeping in your phone, but you live alone.
Oh,
Diba?
man. It's kind of like what happened to you when you were on board and
I know.
suddenly there was a photo of you.
A photo of me. Not just one.
Like 3 in the morning, right?
Yeah, 3 in the morning and multiple photos. It was super creepy. Try mo ulit dito.
No, I'm good.
Hindi, kasi para experiment, diba?
Okay. Ay.
Oh my God!
Nikki, you're gonna give us a heart attack! We were literally just talking about something scary and then like we saw something move in the dark. Si Nikki lang pala yun. Oh my God, girl.
Trace. From Rice Baby. Hashtag ang gamot ko sa baby fever. Mag-alaga ng halaman or bantayan yung pamangkin mo na ubod ng kulit.
Yeah, that's the best like birth control.
When you babysit.
Annoying children.
You're like, nope, not about that life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. You know, it depends on you naman talaga, diba? But if you
Oh,
decide on
yeah.
not having kids, then
Speaking of annoying kids, remember that thing that video that went viral maybe a couple of years ago of the sisters tapos yung
they're blowing their cake.
yeah, tapos sinabunutan siya because
Oo.
she blew out
Ikaw
the
ba yung
candle.
nagsasabunot? Or ikaw yung nagboblow?
Ako yung nagbublow. Di ba I actually did that
Oo,
true
yeah,
story
true.
to a cousin. But anyway, they're viral again
Oh, why?
because now they're all lovey-dovey. Like,
No.
yeah, as in like of course they're sisters. So
That's how it goes with the
oh,
siblings
it's so cute
anyway.
though.
Mm-mm.
Kasi they released a video of them hugging and like being all sweet to each other.
That's so sweet. Pero mali mo naman, they were always sweet with each other.
Maybe that was
Kumbaga,
just a moment.
Yeah, that was just a moment. Kasi syempre may isip mo na, birthday mo, ikaw ang star ha.
You know, I wasn't thinking that when I did that to my cousin. I really wasn't. I thought it was really my candle to blow because they asked me to go there. They were like, "Oh, you go up there with your cousin." And so I was like, "Oh, okay." So I guess they want me to blow the candle.
Ashimera ang tawag dyan. Pilingerang frog ang tawag dyan.
Wala, o diba?
Eh, pinalapit
Tsaka I think
ako
fault
eh.
niya kasi ang bagal niya eh.
Kasalanan ba niya?
Kasi kung binlow niya agad, hindi ko siya naunahan, di ba? It just means, girl, mabagal ka.
Competition. Birthday po, hindi siya competition.
Also, I'm the younger cousin. So, di ba?
Oo. Guys, intindihin nyo naman si Hazel.
Oo, ganun talaga, guys.
Mabagal lang yung cousin.
Mabagal talaga siya.
From Snow Angel, hashtag, ang gamot ko sa overthinking, unproductivity, and feeling not enough, ay personality tests and astrology. Anything to try to understand and comfort myself. I guess that's why it's there, you know? I mean, obviously, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, but they're just always fun. And
it's fun.
sometimes they help you get to know yourself better.
Yeah. And it helps you label things. Because
True.
sometimes you're feeling a certain way for years and years, and then you find out that this is what it's called. And a lot of people are experiencing it as well.
And suddenly everything makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And you don't feel alone, right?
True.
Actually, before, I used to not like having or reading my astrology or even having my parang future, what do you call that, read. Like, I never ask people to like read my tarot cards or whatever. Kasi nga parang feeling ko, I'll just manifest it. And what if something bad comes up in those cards, right?
Right.
But now I'm more open. I don't know why. Maybe I'm more confident as well. Kumbaga parang if it doesn't speak out to you, then leave it, diba? Parang
that's true. I personally don't like going to like fortune tellers and stuff, mostly because I don't believe it. Yung parang feeling ko it's a waste of money if I have to pay them to tell me what the future holds. I'm like, yeah, right. But I do like reading mga horoscopes and stuff like that.
And
personality tests and stuff like that. Mga astrology, whatever.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, if it's coming from another person, like person to person, parang I'd rather stay away from that. I would prefer just reading up on it. So parang it's up to me to decide what I want to actually accept and what I don't. Right?
And knowing you naman talaga, diba? Parang, kumbaga, you kind of have that self-policing in your
head.
Yeah,
yeah, true.
You know what? This doesn't really apply to me. So let's just leave it. Okay. So from Wildfire, hashtag, ang gamot ko sa boredom, art films, more views and more money kasi para sa kanila. Tutulungan natin silang makabili ng damit, guys. So, yeah, it always feels good when you try to help somebody, right? And if you help in that certain way, then yeah, okay lang yun.
Pero wag mo naman sila lahat damitan kasi paano
sayang.
naman ako? Nanonood din ako ng art film eh, di ba? Baka nakadamit na sila next time ako pumunta sa website. Parang, what happened?
Dahil kay Wild.
Bakit bigla naka-long pants siya?
Pero crotchless.
Well, that'll work.
From Keaton16, hashtag, ang gamot ko sa online shopping, i-check ang online banking account ko. Yung laman, hindi enough for extravagance. Parang just to remind yourself that, yeah, you want to online shop, but just a reminder,
You don't want to be
Gcash,
homeless.
you don't wanna be homeless, true.
Yeah.
From and the top hashtag ang gamot ko sa comes from Milky Bear.
Milky Bear says.
Ang gamot ko sa insecurities, love myself at tanggapin lahat ng imperfections ko. Oh wait, what imperfection? Forget about it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's true. You only have one body. Why be
Mhm.
hard on yourself? I mean, put it in simple terms. If you want to look great, you put on, clothes that make you feel great. If you want a certain eye shape, there's makeup.
Mhm.
Diba? So, yeah. I mean, I can totally agree.
It starts here. It
Yes.
starts in the
Oo.
mind. So,
Sometimes lang talaga there are moments where your mind tricks you that you're unattractive, you're stupid, you're blah blah blah, but these are just words that you can just stop telling yourself.
that's
Diba?
true.
I know it's easier said than done, but it's a practice. That's why you do it every day. You try every day.
Ako kasi reverse yung problem ko. When I look in the
Oy.
mirror, it's like, oh my
Ang
God.
ganda mo.
Perfection.
Perfection.
Like,
How do you not have the
Like-
urge to tell people na parang you can't keep up?
sometimes I just want to ask, di ba nakakapagod din maging perfect minsan?
You know what? We joke around, but it can help. Diba?
We joke around, but the truth is, yeah, you should feel
why
good about
not?
yourself. I
Diba?
mean, I am all for that. Absolutely.
Yes. You look in
So-
the mirror. You know what they say? Sometimes when you do have some problems when it comes to your body image, is to stand in front of your own mirror privately, without clothes. Just look at your body and you will, kumbaga parang sanayin mo yung mata mo that this is how your body looks.
Oo, pero ako siguro, kung pwede mag-invite ng audience, tapos medyo may door charge.
And here we
May
are.
door charge! Ito na yun na. Kailangan na natin,
yun.
kailangan natin ng
Tita,
business permit pag
Kailangan mo
gano'n.
ba ng mama sa...
Ay, nako. Parang wait lang
DTI.
Parang hindi yata maganda yun. Hindi yata okay. At 9:59, no? But yes, what about us before you wrap it up?
Oh my gosh.
Ang gamot ko sa.
Oh gosh. What do I do? Ang gamot ko sa... Oh, okay. So, ang gamot ko sa procrastination is music. Like, once I play the music that I like, the songs that I like, bigla akong nagkakaroon ng gana to clean, to organize my apartment, and to just put everything away. As long as I like the song, feeling ko, I have to get up, And at the same time, sometimes, I dance to the song, I sing along. Privately okay na. Ako lang naman di ba? Wala naman ako nababother, di ba?
That's not what your neighbor said.
I know. So, you know what I mean? So, yun yung gamot ko talaga when it comes to procrastination.
For me, ang gamot ko sa laziness, I guess, is just thinking na if I don't do it, parang things will just pile up and it's going to be even more difficult to do. I'm talking about chores specifically because it feels like it's so repetitive. Like you have to do things over and over and over again. And it feels like I just cleaned my bathroom and I'm cleaning it again. I just mopped the floors. Now I'm mopping again. Yung parang, oh my God. Like, do I have to do this? But yeah, you do. You have to do it if you live alone, diba? So unless you want all the work to pile up and mas lalo kang mapapagod because if you only take like 30 minutes a day to clean up, it's not going to take you like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Diba? At the end of the week. So
you know, we could go on and on about like the perks of living alone, but also the downfall.
I know, but the perks far outweigh the
definitely.
cons, I have to say.
My favorite thing is Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And then I look out my balcony. And it's just, yung minsan na lang ako.
Inhale, exhale ka with a smile on your face.
It's such a good feeling. It's like, this is where you're supposed to be.
At saka kasi, you won't get that feeling kung hindi mo i-maintain yung place mo to a certain standard. So kung papaguluhin mo siya ng papaguluhin because of katamaran, then you won't be able to enjoy as much.
Exactly.
Diba? So, ganun lang yun.
Like you said, okay lang din kung may kasama minsan na. Okay lang. Minsan. Diba? Okay yun.
Mga ilang beses sa isang linggo. ni Doc Rose.
Wow!
When you say minsan, I am WF ba?
Friends, mga ganun, di ba? Mga friends. Ikaw,
PPHS.
Mga later.
Saturday, Sunday.
Okay,
But yes, anyway, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Chico will be back tomorrow. Marky will probably be back tomorrow on Facebook Live as well. So we will leave you guys with one last song. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bright Wednesday. Last 2 shows for this person.
Don't make me cry.
Iiyak na yan. Oh, we're gonna be chanting, but we'll save that for Thursday. We'll leave you with Brockhampton and Dua Lipa. Stick around for Nikki. She is up next on the Monster. Bye.